Yeah,
All right.
machine show.
So the next prepared speech is by Toastmaster Santosh, who likes to travel, who he likes to play cricket and badminton, and he always likes to stay healthy and fit. Toastmaster Santosh is currently working as a consultant with the OCSC team. He has a long-term vision to create employment in rural economy of India, which is a great initiative. He always likes to gain knowledge in human psychology and philosophy as well. So the next prepared speech, Toastmaster Santosh, our subconscious mind, Toastmaster Santosh.
Thank you. Timer good to go.
Yeah, you can start.
Thank you. Okay. So firstly, as I choose this topic, like I just wanted to know a lot of things we have considered to be a subconscious mind. Firstly, we have to understand what exactly the subconscious mind is. So, in a simple word, subconscious mind is the part of our brain that helps us to think or to think without any actual conscious. Like actually, we are not conscious what we are thinking inside the brain, like how we behave, how you believe, how you act, how is your emotion. This is not our under control. This is what actually subconscious mind in a simple word. Let's describe few things like how exactly it is work. We can consider some behavior. Like if I'll say, can you please spell from A to Z? Definitely someone can speak out A to Z. If I ask someone, can you please tell me about yourself? Definitely they can tell about yourself. It is very uh, randomly you can say about yourself without any hesitation. But there are a lot of other subconscious things I'm going to cover. Let's say coming to a physical aspect, I am saying please open and close your hands. Can you open and close your hands? Of course you can, right? But coming to certain aspects, I will tell you, can you cause yourself to salivate? Definitely you can't. Similarly, can you cause yourself to increase your blood pressure? Can you cause yourself to increase your heartbeat? Definitely you can't, right? This is not in our under control, and this everything happen unconsciously, right? Okay. So let's do a demonstration, like how we can realize our subconscious mind. Imagine you have a lemon. You cut the lemon into quarter, and you take 1/4 of this lemon, then sink in your teeth in that lemon, tap the juicy flesh of the lemon, and then let the lemon, sour lemon juicy flavor of the lemon flow through your tongue. You might feel little bit, might be salivating little bit. So this is how I am causing, basically I am causing your unconscious minds to trigger, like causing that how the unconscious mind can respond to this action. This is actually I'm trying to cause to salivate. Let's take one more example. uh, Imagine you are in a 50-story building, let's say in a Bangalore. On the top of the building you can see entire city. Now we just move little ahead, then at edge, you are standing at the edge of the building now. Now you just lean little bit. Once you lean, you can see the depth of the building. It is a 50-story building. You can see the depth. You can see the ground. You can see the window of all the stories, all the entire building. Don't you think little bit, little bit fear, little bit thrill? Don't you think little bit, heartbeat getting higher, blood pressure getting higher? This is what I'm trying to cause our unconscious mind to notice and to make ourselves conscious about our heartbeats, about little bit blood pressure. This is what exactly our unconscious mind is. There are few instances we can do, like even consciously also we can't do. For example, I will tell you that just look at your feet. Maybe you can look at your feet and look at your index finger of right feet and index finger. Then try to move in clockwise direction. Your foot, feet, and your finger, it in clockwise direction. Try to move it. But the moment you try to move it, The next thing I'll say, can you move while moving in clockwise direction your foot? Can you move anti-clockwise direction your finger? Can you move this simultaneously? Basically we can't move clockwise direction our foot and anti-clockwise direction our index finger of the right side. We can't do this, right? So this is what exactly subconscious mind is like. Indirectly we are not habituated to certain pattern. That's why we are not able to do this. This is what happened with people who do juggling, who do different activity, like with a long term of habit. So they are habit and they build certain pattern so that they can do this kind of activity. Okay, so these are few examples like how exactly the subconscious mind work and how we can trigger our subconscious mind, how we can make our subconscious mind conscious for ourselves. So since we grow from a childhood, we grow with different environment, different culture, different people, different thoughts, different idea, and lot of things. This is how we develop ourselves such a program that we can build our emotion, we can build our behavior, we can build our thinking, we can program all these things so that we can, we can make our behavior emotion while facing any circumstance or facing any situation. For example, people are pragmatic, people are emotional, people are fearful, people are prolific. This is how they develop because of their subconscious mind. From the childhood they are built in a certain pattern. They become different, they become pattern to be different emotion, pattern different fears, pattern to prolific. So I can say subconscious aspect of everything that happens to, the subliminal aspect of everything that happens to us may seems to play a little part in our daily life, but they're almost the root cause of our conscious thought. Okay, now coming to like how we can build our subconscious mind. Can we change our subconscious mind? So can it pattern our subconscious mind to make ourselves a better person? So the question and the answer is yes, we can. Think about the example. People are getting frustrated with their life. They they go and follow different spiritual gurus. They follow different spiritual institution. So what exactly they are doing? If you go different spiritual institution, you can see the specific pattern. They make you discipline. With discipline, they make you use your subconscious mind with different, make you discipline with kind of meditation, kind of yoga. So they make you discipline such a way that you ask follow a certain pattern, and you can change your life. This is how we can change our subconscious mind to be a good person. Thank you.